Listen, you're 35. Get a grip of your life, man. Holy.
Hey.
Chill. I'm not chill.
Just say, hey. Yo, you're a bitch. You're a little.
You guys are dumb as man. You guys are literally dumb as Oh, yeah. Hey, record this. Security! Come in here now!
Once celebrated as a YouTube giant with over 10 million subscribers, billions of views, and countless prestigious streaming awards, the once invincible Fousey is now a figure embroiled in controversy. His story has taken a staggering turn. From tear-filled live streams broadcast straight from a hospital bed to being escorted by police to a mental health facility in handcuffs. He went from one of YouTube's brightest stars to being at the center of shocking allegations and a brutal ban. What happened to Fousey? How did this once revered YouTube millionaire, hailed as a legend, fall from grace so dramatically? What started as one of the most celebrated YouTube careers has now transformed into one of the most chaotic live streaming disasters of the century. Fousey began his YouTube career during a pivotal time for the platform, a time when anyone with a unique idea and a camera could break out. Youssef Aricot, better known as Fousey, capitalized on this opportunity, bringing to the table his trademark humor, daring social experiments, and distinctive parodies of Middle Eastern culture. His content was bold, fun, and instantly captivating, quickly earning him a massive following. Fousey didn't just entertain, he resonated with his fans, sending clear messages of confidence, self-respect, and self-love. But things weren't always so easy. Before he became FouseyTube, Youssef was just another struggling actor, stuck in mundane office jobs, dreaming of a different life. Then, in a flash, everything changed. His YouTube channel skyrocketed, gaining millions of subscribers with videos, regularly trending globally. Fousey had found his audience, his voice, and his place in pop culture. He wasn't just a YouTuber, he was a symbol of success. He collaborated with major names in the industry, like Roman Atwood, Vital IZDTV, and even global icons like Drake. Big brands lined up to work with him, from fashion labels to energy drink companies. Fousey's fame was more than just his humor. It was his carefully crafted, relatable persona. Audiences didn't just watch him, they felt like they knew him. They felt connected to a friend, a brother, an inspiration. For a time, it seemed as though Fousey's success had no limits, but behind the dazzling spotlight, cracks began to appear. Just as his popularity peaked, signs of instability started to emerge, hinting at a much darker truth. For all the fame and fortune, Fousey opened up to his fans about his personal struggles, his battle with bipolar disorder, the immense pressure of maintaining a flawless public image, and his realization that wealth and fame didn't necessarily bring happiness. In a raw, emotional video from 2016, Fousey broke down in tears, revealing that despite everything he had, he felt lonely and empty. This vulnerability shocked fans, but for many, it signaled the beginning of a larger crisis brewing underneath the surface. Then came 2018. Fousey made a bold move that would change everything. He organized a live event titled Hate Dies, Love Arrives at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles. He poured everything into it, his heart, his money, his reputation. He envisioned it as more than just a concert. It was meant to be a cultural milestone, the Coachella of YouTube. But when the day came, disaster struck. A false bomb threat forced the event to be canceled, leaving Fousey crushed. It wasn't just the cancellation, it was the moment his fragile confidence completely shattered. In an emotional outburst, Fousey took to the streets, climbed onto a truck, and ranted about being a divinely chosen figure. He lashed out at critics, including his longtime rival Keemstar. His grandiose and erratic behavior shocked everyone, but for many, it confirmed what they had suspected. Fousey was spiraling. From that point on, Fousey's public image plummeted. His fans, once loyal, began to turn away. Instead of taking accountability or reflecting on his actions, Fousey seemed to dive deeper into self-delusion, doubling down on his mistakes and refusing to apologize. It was the beginning of the end. By 2023, it seemed like Fousey had an opportunity to redeem himself. A new streaming platform, Kick, offered him a multi-million-dollar contract with one condition: he had to stay calm, professional, and trouble-free for just 1 week. It was a chance for him to rebuild his career and reputation. But just days into his live streams, Fousey's emotions once again got the best of him. In front of thousands of viewers, he engaged in aggressive behavior toward a member of his team. The public reaction was swift and harsh. Hashtags like FouseyFail and KickbanFousey quickly went viral, and the platform immediately terminated his contract. Instead of learning from this setback, Fousey only seemed to sink deeper into chaos. His behavior became even more erratic, and the stunts he pulled became more controversial. In mid-2024, he staged a bizarre live stream, claiming he was being followed and threatened by unseen forces. The stream ended abruptly, leaving viewers in a state of panic. But just days later, Fousey casually admitted it had all been a stunt. No apology, no remorse, just more manipulation. And if you thought that was the worst of it, the final chapter of Fousey's downward spiral came in August 2025. During another live stream, he rambled on about conspiracies, claiming that the world was out to destroy him. Then, shockingly, he implied he would end his life. Thousands of viewers froze in fear, unsure if they were witnessing a real tragedy or another stunt. The online community was divided. Some pleaded for him to seek help. Others saw it as the final desperate play for attention. The situation grew so dire that Kick's CEO had to step in, issuing a permanent ban on Fousey. In a statement, the platform emphasized that it would not tolerate behavior that endangered anyone's safety. This wasn't just a ban, it was the end of Fousey's career. Once a symbol of positivity, Fousey was now a pariah, mocked, abandoned, and forgotten by the very community that had once supported him. Fousey's story is a tragic cautionary tale, a reminder of the dark side of the social media age. In a world where likes, views, and attention are the ultimate currency, Fousey became a victim of his own success. His obsession with fame and the validation of his audience led him to blur the lines between entertainment and manipulation, eventually spiraling out of control. The lesson is clear. When fame becomes the sole purpose of one's life, the fall can be devastating. As we watch Fousey's story unfold, it's worth reflecting on the role we play as an audience. Are we complicit in this kind of self-destruction when we turn someone's pain into a form of collective entertainment? The tragic reality is that Fousey needed help, not more views, likes, or online drama. Mental health should always take priority, over fame, and no one can heal while trapped in a cycle of constant public scrutiny. Fousey was once a beacon of positivity, but his fall from grace serves as a harsh reminder that when someone lives only for the crowd can be the first to turn away.